And another nifty thing that we can do with spread operator is when we're calling a function and function is looking for individual items, we can spread out arrays into individual items, and that way we can run the function. Because, for example, the math max function is only looking for single numbers. So we have the, let's say, math max, and in here we just pass in whatever numbers. And of course, it's going to return the biggest number. We have 4, 5, 6, whatever numbers we would want. I'm going to go with 88. And if we're going to console log our math max, so let me cut this out. And then we're going to copy and paste it. And of course, I messed it up. So again, let me cut this out. Let me copy and paste. And then within a console, once I clear the bug, I'm going to have the 88. Why? Because math max is going to return the biggest number. The problem is going to be that you cannot pass the array. So again, we're going to imagine that there's a situation where you're getting your numbers in the array and you don't know how many you have. Because currently, of course, I was able to hard code 4, 5, 6, 7, and all the way up to 88. But we're going to have a situation where we have the numbers array, and we don't know how many numbers we have. That's the reason why we place them in an array. Now, that could be 1,000, that could be, I don't know, 30. It doesn't really matter. And for now, we're just going to pass 23, 45, 66, 88, and I don't know, 2,345. The thing is, we cannot pass numbers array directly within mathmax. It's not going to work. Let me clear this out and let me just show it to you. If we pass in numbers, then of course I have not a number because I need to pass in numbers as individual items. And we already know that we can use the spread operator that is going to split it into single items and in fact just add them there. Well, let's try it out. So instead of just numbers, let's add ... And you're going to notice that, of course, we were going to have the biggest number, which is 2,345. And of course, the same way would work with the function that we are creating ourselves. We're going to have another arrow function. So const, again, let's go with say hello. And then say hello is going to look for two things. It's going to look for, I don't know, the first item in the array and the second one. So in this case, I can just say name, and last name, and then of course we're just going to console log it. So let's go with console log, then template string, and we're going to go with hello, and then of course we can access our parameters, name, and then last name. And again, we're going to imagine that both of them are sitting in the array. So we're going to go with const John is equal to a array, and then I have a John and then Sanders, like so. We're going to save it. And then if I would want to run say hello, of course I have an option of accessing John and Sanders, but a easier way would be just spreading it all out. So we can invoke say hello, and then let's try John for 0, and then John 1. That's definitely doable, but a faster way of doing that would be instead of looking for John, we can just say ... and then spread out our John array. And that way we right away have in a console, hello, John Sanders.